All right, everybody. Just wanted to get with everyone here this evening. I am wore out. It has been a busy past 3 days. I'm going to just be straight with you. And I know a lot of people's filtering through all the content from the conference. And I know that some of the live presentations, it might have been a lag in some of them, or that some of the content might have been a gap and stuff like that. Me and Brother Joel was talking about that earlier at the conference, and I know, like, my presentation, for some reason, when I started talking earlier today, there's about 2 minutes of my presentation, and then it's just a black screen. So don't worry. Later this week, I'm going to have that presentation like I done tonight. I'm going to take that presentation. I'm going to put all the slides in it, and then I've got some video, personal video of like the latter portion of the presentation. So I'm going to edit that, get that up, and then I'll look through everybody else's presentations and try to get that filtered up, cleaned up, the information in, the links to all the speakers, their websites, their YouTubes, anything like that. I'll make sure to get it cleaned up. Um, Also, if for anybody is curious, the Hard Truth Show, I'm going to pick that back up this week or next. I'll get started back on that and business as usual on the YouTube channel. Hey, love y'all. Trying to do all we can out there for the kingdom. So, guys, I just want to tell y'all that I feel like the conference was a success. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. The attendance, I think it was like 60-ish, maybe 70-ish the first day, and I think we had about 40, 50 people at the peak on the second day. And we were pushing about 200 or a little over on the tickets request, I think, between everybody that's supposed to come, everybody on the ticket list, and then people that pre-donated. And there was people that I know that I spoke to, everybody I spoke to seemed like they enjoyed it. I know one gentleman in particular came out to me and my wife because it was so cool in the huge conference area that we're going to make sure to get it a little warmer next time around, because we're definitely going to do this again. Okay, I'll just go ahead and say that to everybody right now. We'll definitely be doing this, and next year the conference will be again next year. The Restoring Foundations conference. We're going to definitely kick it off again. But that gentleman come over and he's like, it changed his life, and we were sitting by the fireplace there because she was warming up, and that to me was worth every dollar paid for the conference. Speakers, everyone was so respectful to each other. Everybody that attended was just phenomenal. And you got to keep in mind, folks, there was people in there from SUN Day Church, SAT Day Church, Lunar Sabbath Keepers, non-flat earthers, flat earthers, uh, people that knew about true Hebrews. Probably some people didn't. I mean, dude, we had a mixed multitude up in there, and I didn't know if it was going to be a powder keg or people's going to come together. And man, people were attentive to conversations, people were attentive to presentations. It was just a delight. And the networking, I know some people networked at the baptism. Other people met people that was just not far down the road from each other. People come to the baptism from, I think, as far as Michigan or Wisconsin. Let's see, and the other people, I'm trying to remember where the other people were from. If it was Missouri, I know Kentucky. There's Middle Tennessee represented. There was a lot of people that came. It was good baptism too. I got to get that video uploaded too this week. I'm going to work on some of this editing, this week because I'm home from construction, and we got Sabbath, new moon coming up, so I guess some is done and posted up so people can view it. But the conference center people were awesome. The staff was just super nice. They wanted wanted to get with us, see if we were going to come back next year. So I was really excited about that. And during the conference, Mark 525, we had it up for donations. Not only that, we're going to donate some out of the donations that we were given, that people wanted to donate while we were there at the conference center. Well, there was, I think it was like 100 or over 100 sandwiches that are now being donated to Mark 525, meals and stuff. So that was really cool. So the homeless is going to get a double tap this week, that Mark 525 Ministries some of the people that sung and spoke, Brother Russell and Sister Laura. Um, their ministry, they're going to get to feed the homeless this week. That plus get to go down on New Moon Day when they always go and feed them too. So I mean that's awesome. I mean that was a blessing that just come right out of that. They got donated. So and they got that today too. The people gave the food today to them so that they could take that on down to them. So that was really cool. But with that said, now this is the reflections and takeaways I took from this, and like I said, I spoke with Brother Joel about this. Number one is we're going to have the conference again next year. It's going to hopefully be the same time in the same place. We're going to try to have some, better setups as far as audio, video goes, background music when in between speakers and singers, background screens, things like that. We're going to try to have even more time allotted for speakers, name tags for people, in a networking area. I'm going to have a backup for baptisms site just in case, like last time, that was this time, at 1 o'clock, thankfully the rain stopped right before the baptism. But I want to make sure that we do something about that, just in case that we do get rained out or weather's problems. But the filming issue, I'm going to make sure that we have the live stream running, but I'm going to make sure we have a separate video recording going on, separate of the live stream, just in case that YouTube decides to lose its mind and mess up the live stream. But I'm going to be straight with everybody. Everybody that requested free tickets, we that money came out of my pocket. That money came out of Brother Joel's pocket. That money came out of a lot of people's pockets, and especially mine. And a lot of people took on free tickets and multiple free tickets and didn't show up. Okay? And so that's all fine and good. You know what? We, out of the kindness of our heart, provided that venue so that people could show up and not have to pay. And that way, rich or poor, you could be in attendance. But what we're going to do next year is real simple. Because if I showed you the bill right now that I got from the conference center, I think it was over $6,500 for the extra venue space and all that. The cost it is to rent that again. And folks, if you think I'm going to stroke all that out of my pocket, you've lost your mind, because you got the first one on Luke's tab. The next one will be on your tab. So what we're going to do is real simple. People's going to donate funds. That's fine. We'll have donation seating available there. And guys, excuse me just a second. I just got home and my little furry friend here is glad to greet me. But people that want a seat, you're going to put a deposit down. If you show up, we'll most likely, we were talking about this is probably the route we're going to go, is people that we're going to have donation tickets, and that'll be just like we done this time. You can have the front seats. But if you are just going to have the rest of the seats in the back, you'll put down a deposit. You show up, get your money back. You don't show up, you don't get your money back, because you know what? The workman's worthy of his wage. And I talked to other speakers, conference speakers, and many of that's done this type of thing before, and they just pretty much said the same thing, that they've had this situation happen in the past where people said they were going to come, and then ended up not doing so. So that's cool and all. Like I said, people can do as they please, but I'm not going to do it on my dime. So take that for however you feel with it. I just don't care about people's feels. I mean, it's not every day you can just go coughing up $7,000, and that was 9 months of planning, $7,000, and that's thanks about the brother. I want to know what to. So here's the deal, guys. I pretty much just laid that. Somebody brought up about how people feel about such and such. I pretty much laid that out, that a lot of people's going to come and speak. A lot of different people have different views. And that's how it is. You can take it or leave it for whatever it's worth, and that's what we're going to do next year, because I'm at the point, like I said in my presentation tonight, where the time's coming we're all going to have to reevaluate our views and make sure they're found in the Scripture. But the conference will take place next year, y'all willing. That's the plan. And as far as tickets go, you're going to have to put some skin in the game this time. It's not going to be no freebies. That's how that's going to have to be, because I'm not going to pay that kind of money and then only have like a third or a fourth of the people, the attendees, show up. And listen, if anybody, I'm going to definitely step on some toes right here, but if anybody did not show up to this event because of Corona, do me the greatest of favor and just unsubscribe from this channel, because I can't help you at this point. I just cannot help you anymore, because if you put the fear of Corona over being where the Most High Yah's presence is, learning His Word, being with other believers in spirit and fellowship, and don't think that you're going to be protected there, then I don't know what to tell you, because I don't fear Corona. You know, Most High Yah, I fear Him. All right, and that's how it is. So I'm just saying, I know we live in perilous times. I know we're living in very crazy times. But, you know, if I know if I take a free ticket and tell somebody I'm going to be somewhere, I'm going to be there. You know, and I believe his brother Ron Dalton said when he was speaking today, he said, you know, it's like Luke tells me I'm going to be somewhere. I've drove to Michigan, I've drove to New York, I've drove across the country to support Brother Ron. I'll drive to Mexico, California, wherever I got to go. It don't matter to me. But my thing is when you tell people you're going to do something, do something. So next year, if somebody wants to take some tickets, no problem. It's fine. If you don't come, it's fine by me, because you're going to have paid for them ahead of time. So guys, anyway, overall though, as far as the conference goes, I was very pleased with how it went. There was no drama. Met some wonderful people, had wonderful fellowship with everybody, and yeah, it was great. And if you haven't checked out all the live streams of the conference, I'm going to put them all in a playlist. Like I said, I'll edit them as I go through, fix the thumbnails, fix the information, put all the links, people's websites, ministries, YouTubes, etc., and then I'll drop that in the playlist. And then when I get that all straight, then I'm going to go back through and make sure that I've got the tell you in a second, I've got my presentation straightened up. But anyway, as always, guys, I'm going to get some rest here, because I have been at it for the first day of the let's see, I went on the 14th and done that baptism service with the other elder, and then went to the conference and worked late, and then came home and worked here late. Went to sleep at 5 a.m. Or I went to sleep at 12. Finally, actually went to sleep about 2, I think. Got up at 5 a.m. on the first day of the conference. Was at the conference center way early and stayed till way late. Got home here, passed out, got up today, went right back, and now stayed late. So, yeah, I'm wore out. So I'm going to get some rest. But just FYI, I'm going to finish this video out. Next year, we're going to try to have the same time frame, same location. I'm going to try to get as many people in as possible to speak. And, guys, we're going to change things, like I said, on ticket situation. Though I'm not handing out no more freebies. You know, if you want some tickets, it's going to have to cost this time, because we spent a lot of money, and you know, a lot of people bailed last minute, so it's just not going to go down like that. But anyway, to everybody that did come out, to everybody that supported the conference, to all the speakers that came out, can't tell you thank you enough. 9 months of planning, a lot of funds, a lot of people put in a lot of effort, and you know, hopefully over time more and more people even see all the presentations that was done. And you know, next year hopefully we'll have even more content to put out there. So guys, as always, till we see you here again at Seven Trumpets Prepper Channel, hope the Most High Yah Baruch can keep you, make His face shine upon you, show you favor, and give you shalom, my friends, in Yahushua name.